Welcome to the Green Tea Machine. I'm Sam.
And I am Ryan.
And today we're talking about our early childhood sports extravaganzas.
Yes, we are.
Because that's what we're calling it. And this is going to be a little podcast that has to do with what we started with as sports and all the way up to high school. Pretty much.
So, like, Little League, baseball, rec league basketball.
Rec league basketball was a big... That was a major, like...
Stepping
stone highlight.
And we're going to tell we're going to tell some stories, some funny stories.
We got some stupid stories that need to be heard.
Correct.
By you guys. Correct. Because, hey, we're growing. Slowly. But we're growing.
We are growing. On this podcast, we're going to talk about stories from our past because we have a lot of funny stories.
We got a lot of
interesting stories, a lot of things that have happened to us.
A lot of chemistry.
Because we've been friends 15 years. So
yeah, don't forget that. Guys,
we've known each other longer. Like, I've known you longer than anyone else except for my family members.
Except you're same.
Think about that.
That's crazy.
You're the person I've known the longest.
And it's still going.
Doing a podcast.
And now we got a podcast.
Episode 3. Welcome back.
If you grab your friends, welcome to the machine. Put that on the playlist by Pink Floyd.
Hopefully you got the green tea and your Pink Floyd playing.
Oh, we got our green tea.
We got our green tea.
Like
not a sponsor, unless they want to be.
Unless they can. Dude. Oh, man. But, so, as we have started in our last podcast, we have we're calling it the ketchup segment. Ketchup. Like ketchup and mustard.
Like the condiment.
Ketchup, because we're recapping what happened since our last podcast, and I guess I'll go first this time. So nothing much really happened other than Easter happened today because today's Sunday. And
if you're listening to it today, which you probably won't be.
It's not coming out Sunday. You're listening to this later.
So yesterday was Easter, if you're listening to it tomorrow.
Hey man, maybe I don't get out tomorrow. Whatever. Anyways, I had a pretty good time at Easter. Good food, like always. My mother made some delicious ham.
Ham? Honey baked ham or just ham?
Hey, don't oversell my ham now. Ham is ham.
Honey baked ham is the Easter specialty.
Honey baked? Isn't it like honey roasted? What am I thinking? Honey glazed?
Either or. Honey glazed, roasted, honey baked. You know.
I think I'm just making up hams.
Stuff.
Hey, the more we say hams, the more I want a ham.
Well, shout out to hams. If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
So you ate ham. Where'd you eat ham at?
Martin's. House? What?
Did you eat like dinner at your house?
Yeah, here.
Your relatives?
I thought you meant where did we get the ham?
Oh no.
We got it at Martin's, where I work.
Martin's? In Martinsburg?
In Martinsburg, like we said before. What a twist in my life. We had some good. What did she make? Like potatoes. Not just potatoes. They're sliced and delicious.
They have cheese on them?
Yeah.
So
I guess
potatoes all gratin?
Sure. They weren't like cheesy potatoes, but they were good. Mm-hmm. And my sister's boyfriend came over.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
Beast mode kind of a guy.
I've only talked to him like twice, I think.
Yeah.
But he's pretty cool.
He's a cool dude. We talked about.
He's a big dude.
Guess what we talked about?
Game of Thrones?
Yeah, eating
no
dinner.
Way.
Also, my nanny came, which is my father's mother, and she got me hooked on Game of Thrones. I think we might have touched on this.
Yeah, we talked about that first episode.
But so there were 6 of us, and we're all Game of Thrones watchers, talking about people dying, what's going to happen
while eating Easter dinner.
Yeah, lunch. It was lunch.
Yeah,
but who cares? So that was an interesting conversation we had. And my nanny, she's out of it, dude. She'll talk about one character, she means another character, and we're all looking around like, what
is happening?
What is going on?
I have trouble remembering everyone's names.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Especially in the early seasons because there were so many characters.
Oh yeah.
So many important characters.
So many die. Yeah. So many live. But we're not going to spoil it. And so that happens. And also, we'll just touch on this. I recently pre-ordered Mortal Kombat 11.
Mm-hmm.
The 11th one, dude.
When does it come out?
Thought of Tuesday.
This Tuesday?
This Tuesday. So I bought that on my laptop because I want.
You did.
I
On
want
your laptop.
the best graphics I can get.
Best frames, best graphics.
I guess. You don't really need a lot of frames in Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
but who knows? Maybe you
you're
do.
you're gonna be glad you did it.
That's right.
You're gonna enjoy it either way.
I'm about to go hard, as hard can be,
So,
and that's basically that. What happened to your catch-up?
my catch up. I guess I'll talk about Easter as well.
Anything happened? You visited your grandpa.
Today I did visit my grandpa. He lives probably like an hour away from me. My grandpa is 98 years old.
98.
He'll be 99 in August.
That is unbelievable.
Born in 1920.
He was alive during the Great Depression.
Great Depression, Prohibition, World War II.
He's seen it all, dude. We need him on the
He was
podcast.
born 1 year after World War I ended.
What a legend,
Isn't
dude.
that
You don't know how much of a legend he actually is.
It's nuts.
Man.
So we went to see him. We had
Good times.
I almost said Thanksgiving. We had Easter lunch.
Hey. Thanksgiving will be later in the conversation.
We'll talk about Thanksgiving later.
You'll see. A little tease.
We had some chicken and green beans and a potato.
One potato?
Remember in elementary school they used to give you the half sliced potato?
Oh, yeah.
Long ways. That's what we had.
Yeah.
Because he lives at.
I remember those things were hot as.
Yeah. I remember I lost my tooth in one, and I told all my friends, I was like, I found a tooth in my potato,
dude.
and they all believed me. But anyway, so we had lunch there. We had lemon meringue pie for dessert.
That's good.
It was me, my sister, my parents, and my aunt, and my grandpa. And my grandpa lives in
a complex? Or
not a nursing home, but kind of like a...
It's for elderly
people, yeah.
Yeah.
And, they take care of him and all that.
All that good stuff. Because he's 98 years old.
The thing about it is his mind is completely there. You can have a full-on conversation with him. He doesn't have dementia or anything like that, thank God. But his body is starting to deteriorate. He walks slower and, stuff like that. But I don't want to get all down on this podcast because we're having good times.
Because this guy's, he's unstoppable.
He's unstoppable.
Doesn't he play golf?
He stopped recently, within the last 5 years.
Damn.
He stopped playing golf. So
yeah.
And yesterday was my grandmother's birthday. So
happy birthday.
What was that?
Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Granny.
If you're listening, because we know you are.
My 98-year-old grandpa is my dad's dad, but my grandma's birthday was yesterday, or is actually today, but we celebrated it yesterday.
Oh, he just lost me there.
It's my mom's mom.
Okay.
Who has her birthday today. I did not see her today, but we had birthday dinner for her yesterday.
Fantastic. I hope you all had a good Easter dinner.
Yeah. Spend time with the fam.
Some of you can't. Some of you are in the military.
Shout out to those boys and ladies.
That's right, Ryan. Way to be correct. So that's our catch-up segment. Not too much, but now we can get into the ultimate conversation.
Which is what, Sam?
Which is our sports, starting with Rec League.
Rec League
basketball. I think that was my first. Basketball was my
organized sport.
Oh yeah, organized sports with a coach and a team and practicing. Oh man, practicing. That was just a Debbie Downer to my life.
I remember we only had practice once a week.
But it sucked.
And we wouldn't even do at least on my coach, we wouldn't go over plays. We would just
you go over defense 2-3. Remember?
Yeah, 1-3-1 defense.
1-3-1.
Yeah,
all that garbage. Because these kids, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, we practice once a week and hardly anybody would show up.
Yeah, you're basically little toddlers just run around.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I remember doing tryouts with. You meet some good friends there, but you know what? I can't remember. I can't say anybody's name. They're not. They must not be good friends. Well,
tryouts wasn't until late, as we got older.
I guess.
When we were real young, you were just put on a team and that's it.
Maybe before middle school.
Yeah.
There'd be some tryouts. But before middle school, we also did baseball, which a lot of people did. A lot of our friends did.
Little league baseball.
And the thing about baseball was you never wanted to do it.
Oh, baseball.
But your parents just put you on a
Yeah. Baseball when you're a kid
team.
is just terrifying.
It's the worst. If you actually think about it, you're just a little kid. Here you go, little boy. Take this bat.
Take this metal
Stand
baseball
right here. and this hard ball is going to come flying at you. Unless you're playing.
You got to swing at it.
You got to swing.
And try to hit it as hard as you can at other kids who are standing in the field trying to defend it.
And they're having a bad time. It's just a bad time.
Dude, when a ball comes flying at you, it's scary.
We're not trying to trash baseball, but this is just our opinion.
No, I love baseball.
Yeah.
But as your kid, it's scary.
Say that. Yeah. I never played is it T-ball?
I played T-ball.
That is just so out there.
I was on the Tampa Bay Devil Rays.
That
T-ball.
I remember that little field in Hedgesville.
Yeah.
Man.
It was like as big as this room.
You know what? There's kids right now that are doing that.
Yeah.
And they're probably hating it.
Yeah.
They're probably not even thinking what they don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah. I remember not like knowing how to play. Like, and my parents would just like stick me in there. And the coaches wouldn't explain very well. Maybe the coaches did explain well. I was just a little kid and I couldn't comprehend anything.
Yeah.
But I would just, like, I didn't know what to do. And you just get thrown into it. And they're like, okay, here we go. Let's play some baseball. Batter up!
So we played, that's basically it. I never touched soccer as a young kid.
I never played soccer.
Ever?
No. Well.
Just like backyard soccer.
Yeah. I played football when I was 10, but I quit because I hated it.
Yeah. I never played football. I always wish I did. But, you know, my parents were so afraid. A lot of parents are out there. They're just like, they think the worst.
Yeah.
My kid's going to play football.
Always assume the worst.
They assume the worst. And so luckily, I got to play later. We'll talk about that in high school. That's a good little fun times. And so...
Do you have any stories you want to tell about rec league or little?
Oh, yeah. So, back to tryouts. This is before middle school.
For rec league basketball.
And yeah. So there was this coach, and he was known as like being the worst. You didn't want him at all.
I like this coach.
Should we say what we called him?
If you want.
I'm going to say it. We used to joke around and call him a naked mole rat.
Because he kind of looked like one.
He kind of, I mean, not trying to be mean to the guy, but hey, you kind of look like a rat. And so...
I had this coach like 4 years in a row.
Yeah, you
he always picked me. And I liked him. But for some reason...
I didn't like his face.
You just didn't like his face.
I judged people by their face when I was a kid. And so I remember... Now, we were doing tryouts in rec league, in the rec center.
Yeah.
You know the new part of the building? Like when you walk in, you take a right. All the way to the right is like the newest.
Yeah.
So we were having tryouts in there. And I can't remember, but I feel like Sam Lehue was in the tryouts with me. Maybe Trevor DeArmit was there. But we're doing tryouts, and we're just doing layups. Because that's how you...
That's all you did.
That's all you need to see out of a kid.
If you can make a layup.
If you can do a layup. And I was doing layups, and we noticed that the naked mole rat guy walks in. And I immediately looked at... It was either Sam or somebody, but I say, hey, when I do my layup, I'm going to miss so bad on purpose. Because I don't want this guy at all. I was so determined. I can't believe I actually done this. So he comes up to watch our side of the court, and I go do a layup. And I look at Sam, I look at whoever, and I start doing the layup. And I just, like, full speed, go to do a layup, and I just heave the ball.
You slam it off the backboard?
I slammed the backboard up, though. It didn't just go out. It went up, probably hit the ceiling, came back down, missed, bounced all around, and I was like...
You're like,
yeah.
success.
And my brain, I was like, that's right. I was like, that's exactly what I wanted to do. And so, and then, this is the funny part. He walks up to me right after I do it, as I'm walking back to get into the line. He walks up to me, pulls me aside, and says, hey, did you miss that layup on purpose? And I looked at him
you never told me that.
I looked at him right in the eyes, and I said, no. I was like, what are you talking about? And he goes, okay.
You never told me that.
I swear. And then he walks away, and I was like, yes, I'm good. He's not going to pick me.
Didn't pick you.
And
so you were never on his team?
I was never on his team. Never,
so
ever.
Many times. Like, at least 4 times.
I remember Tommy Hafner was on.
Yeah, he was on.
He was on your team with the guy. And I went to one of your guys' practice.
Yeah, at North.
With Chris.
At North Middle School.
Right? Yeah, I remember that. And it was bad. I don't want to trash. Remember, he has a son, doesn't he? Yeah. Let's just leave it at that.
He went to high school with me.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that. He wasn't the best. He didn't have the best reputation as a basketball player. But, so that was a good little tryout story. You have any memories of like basketball, like middle school rec? Like before we made the middle school basketball team.
I did score on the. I did score on the wrong team's basket once.
That's right. Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh, I felt so embarrassed.
But so what was it like? Was it a close game, or
the ball was out of bounds, and my team was throwing it in under the basket, and I guess the defensive team was pressing us, but for some reason,
pressing, man.
But for some reason, I thought that we were on our side of the court, so. I know
it was one of those moments.
I know the guy that threw the ball into me, but I'm not gonna say anything. He passed the ball into me. I immediately just jump up, and I realized
this is my chance.
As I'm jumping up, I realized nobody's even trying to block my shot.
No, I'm just too good. They can't touch me.
No one's defending me. So I just jump up, make an easy bank shot.
You're like, don't touch it. I
run down the other side of the court, and then I realize, wait a minute. No one is cheering.
Slow motion running. Yeah, I've just made a shot.
None of my teammates cheering. The crowd is not cheering. My parents aren't cheering.
You look at your parents and you're like, just disgust.
And then the guy who threw the ball into me was kind of like yelling at me, and then I realized, wait a minute, I just scored in the wrong team.
You're like, well.
But I got over it. Life goes on. The show must go on.
That's right. Don't dwell on scoring on your own team.
Yeah.
So
that was probably my most distinct memory of rec league.
Was that one of the most embarrassing stories? Because I don't really have any.
I have one really embarrassing story about it. I don't know if I want to share it on this one.
We'll get that later.
We'll get to it later.
Little tease. This is a tease episode. So.
Speaking of tease, Game of Thrones comes on in half an hour, 28 minutes. 28 minutes. So
don't get me hyped, Ryan.
Episode.
We got to chillax, or else I'm gonna start bouncing off the walls down here.
Correct. Getting drunk off green tea.
Oh yeah, we are drinking some green tea. Because don't you forget that. And so.
What about Little League? Do you have any stories from Little League?
Oh, Little League?
Little League or minor league, like before that, like when we played on the same team in minor league.
Okay, So out of all the years, Ryan and I, we never seemed to be on the same team. For like one exception, or two. And it was always like, man, we're not on the same team this year. Stupid coaches.
We're gonna have to play against
each other like always. And so
even with basketball, I feel like we're hardly on the same team. I don't think we were ever on the same team.
That's hard. Yeah, never. And so, but one year we were on the
Twins.
Twins. That's what it was. I never remember.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like I'm not trying to brag here because I still think that I sucked at baseball, and you're okay.
I was pretty bad at first.
You're better than me.
I started to get better.
I think I was better than you at first, and then you just passed me because I peaked hard, and I just fell flat. But so we were both the pitchers. We were both the older boys, and that's fun.
Well, you're older than me by like 6 months.
Yeah.
Even though we sucked, I still feel like we were one of the better ones. Both of us were like the better ones on the team.
Definitely.
Me, you, and like maybe like 2 other people.
Yeah, I can't remember who else. Gage, right?
Gage, yeah.
He was on that team.
I won't say his last name.
Yeah, because
that Gage guy.
There's probably only one Gage. In Martinsburg. So we both pitched, but did you catch? Were you a catcher?
I caught one game and I hated it and I never did it again.
Because you got your knees, man.
Jacquez guy.
You need titanium knees.
You remember that Jacquez kid? That caught for us?
No, I don't remember.
He's on our team.
Was he good?
I can't remember. I just remember he caught and that's it. But we both pitched, and we both played outfield a lot because we were both fast. You need fast people for outfield.
But this isn't even Little League. This is minor league.
Still,
you put the crap kids out in the outfield.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But hey, we pitched and played outfield.
And literally, we played outfield.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So minor league was fun. We had a good season. We didn't do that hot because, let's be honest, it was us. And so Little League comes around, and that's a big deal.
Well, what about that time you were pitching?
Should we say that?
If you want.
I don't care. I mean, it's not really embarrassing to me.
No,
I just like to think I was just a beast, dude.
Yeah.
So, one of these matches, was it raining?
I don't think it was raining. I don't remember it raining. I remember I was playing first base though for whatever, and while you were pitching.
It was definitely raining. I was
standing like
I'm gonna say it was raining.
Okay, fine.
My memory.
Sure, it was raining.
My memory. Hey man, if you think it's raining in the past, it was
definitely.
It was raining.
It was raining in all your memories.
Because it's a sad, depressed.
All your memories are sad.
But this wasn't a sad. This is just a funny story. So their team probably winning, and so their dugout was just hooting and hollering, and just going
while you were pitching.
While I was pitching,
trying to distract you.
Yeah, their goal was to distract me, which pretty much worked.
Which was working
because I was pitching and I wasn't doing that hot,
and you were getting angry.
I guess I was getting angry, more like frustrated.
Yeah,
but probably angry. And so I was just pitching up there, and their team like peaked at their loudness, and just they're going off. And I just looked at their cage because they have a fence that blocks it.
Yeah, because all the kids in the dugout were like standing up and leaning against the fence.
Yeah, I guess the more they lean on the fence,
I'm pretty sure they were.
So I just look at them. I didn't even think. Before I knew it, I was like, "Oh, the ball's out of my hand! Oh, it hit their fence!" I was like, "I guess I just threw the ball at the fence."
Beamed it at them.
Like, talk about a perfect beam. Like, that fence wasn't there, I might have took a kid out.
You might have hit like 3 kids.
I might have just bounced right off their foreheads.
Exactly.
And
I remember seeing you do that and being like, "What?"
I don't remember anything else. Like, I guess I did it.
I think the coaches,
and that was that.
I think the coaches might have yelled at you or something, and then that was it. You just kept on pitching.
I was like, yeah.
But they stopped chanting, so it worked.
Did they stop?
They did stop. I remember that.
I was such a dude.
You just got mad and threw the ball right at the dugout.
If you get mad at people, just throw something at them. They'll stop.
And then remember after the games, we would go to the dugout and get free soda, like a free.
Oh, that was soda. Dude. That was
best part.
Oh, you just brought back like my inner.
Dude, when you're a kid, you don't even care about the baseball game. You just wait till it's over to get the soda.
You just fly. Talk about running and
free little cup soda.
Get a little soda, and I remember getting Cowtails. Remember those? Just
always Cowtails and
is it a candy?
What are those? Laffy Taffy.
Oh.
Or maybe Airheads. That's what I'm
yeah, Airheads. Definitely Airheads.
Airheads.
Laffy Taffies, man. Ew, not the banana ones.
Oh, those are my favorite.
Oh,
those are my favorite.
Banana flavored anything.
Yeah, well, except for banana Laffy Taffy. But I don't like banana bread or like anything like that.
It depends how the banana bread's made.
There you go.
But so, remember, I was gonna say this. At the Hedgesville baseball fields, you know how like there's the Hedgesville Middle School is on the hill.
Yeah.
Next, and the field's in the bottom.
Yeah.
You know how like there's a dirt path.
You can just run up.
It's like a 90 degree. Just whoop.
And that's how you get down to the field.
I can't believe
take the long way and like walk all the way around.
Yeah, nope. Losers do that.
None of the kids did. Or none of the adults. None of the kids.
All the adults ran.
Yeah.
They walked down.
But all the kids would just beeline it down
up this desert
90-degree angle.
Yeah. Do you remember climbing that? I can't believe we did that.
I forgot about that until just now.
Remember how awesome that was?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I haven't been to those baseball fields in a long time.
So then, Little League came along.
Yeah. So when Little League's happening, where are we at in basketball? Are we just?
Well,
we're fifth grade.
The last year you can play Little League is when you're 12. So that's like
8th.
That's like 6th grade.
Maybe.
I was 12 in 6th grade.
Maybe that's right. You're probably right.
And you were on the Orioles.
That's god dang right.
I was on the Marlins.
I'm pretty glad I was on the Orioles. We had some good players.
Yeah, you did. You guys had a good team.
I met some friends. I met Jared Carr there.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out.
Mm-hmm.
He plays baseball at Shepherd. He's been doing good that I've seen. But let's see how long that lasts. Not trying to throw shade at Jared. But hey, man, keep it going. I want to see big things. He met. I was on his Twitter, and he met Clancy Brown.
Who's Clancy Brown?
As a celebrity. He voiced Mr. Krabs.
Oh, did he really?
I was on his Twitter. I was like, dude, why is your header you and Clancy Brown? But hey,
that's nice.
I'll never find that out. He must. Hey, man, if he's meeting Clancy Brown, that means good things are happening. And so I met Jared. I met Breck.
Oh, I have a funny story about Breck. And
oh yeah, like.
Well,
with Buster?
No.
Or at the fire?
The fire? No. I'm thinking of something else.
You know what I'm talking about? Didn't he burn Buster's arm?
I think he did do something like that happened. But that's not.
No, Buster burned Breck's arm.
Yeah, that's what happened. But
I don't know why I know that.
The thing I was talking about is, I remember the night before. I don't know if you played anymore. Remember you stopped playing?
Yeah, I quit.
I can
tell that story.
I think this was the year that you quit, and Breck was still on the team, and I was on the Marlins, Breck was on the Orioles, and me and Breck used to be friends. So he came over to my house, and he stayed the night at my house the night before we played each other the next day. And I remember he asked me, he was like, "Hey,
enemy's my friend."
He was like, "Hey, if you pitch tomorrow, throw me like a 20-mile-an-hour fastball, and I'm just gonna slam it." So that's exactly what I did the next day, and we lost the game because of it.
You lost the game?
We lost the game because of it.
Wow.
I threw like a 20-mile-an-hour meatball, and he just slammed it.
You're up there pitching. He looks at you, gives you the little nod. The
little nod.
He's like, yes.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. And then we lost the game.
That's exact Knightley what happened.
A promise is a promise.
Remember Zach Knight? You met him, right?
Zach Knight.
On the Little League.
He played on the Cubs, yeah.
You're on the same team, weren't you?
I always say that we were. I always say we're on the same team, and I'm like 98% positive we were, but Zach claims he don't.
Zach claims he wasn't.
But whatever.
But that's because Zach is stupid. And I'll roast Zach.
That's because Zach is stupid.
Yeah. So we became friends with Zach Knight through baseball. I was going to say more people on my team.
What about your nickname in baseball?
Oh my God!
Everybody had nicknames.
Yeah, that was a
thing.
That was a thing.
And it was like a prestigious award to be awarded a nickname in baseball.
Yeah, a good one.
Something had to happen to you in order to get the nickname for it.
Yeah, we had a kid. His name was Cash. I can't remember his nickname. Cash Money. That's what it was.
Probably that makes sense.
Cash Money.
That makes 100% sense.
It's like money.
Money.
It's like chair. It's like what? Anyways, so I guess I'll say how I got mine. And so you'll never guess. Do you remember what mine is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So
I think I know how.
Say what it is.
Isn't it Leg Shield?
Yeah.
Your nickname was Leg Shield.
Leg Shield. I can't remember who said it first, but so we were practicing baseball, and we're in the outfield catching pop flies, like you do sometimes. And I was in line. I'm up next.
Wait, is there a game or practice?
Practice.
Yeah.
I said practice.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I apologize.
So we're out there, and a pop fly comes to me, and I'm up there. I'm standing there with my glove out, and I'm just looking at it, and then eventually
it's coming your way.
It's coming, and I like get my whole body like shrivels up like a raisin, and then my knee's sticking out. It was my left leg, and the ball just came and just smacked me right in the leg, right in the thigh.
Right in the thigh.
And you think it would hurt, but it just didn't. It was maybe I was just too.
Maybe you're just tough.
I was too tough, but it didn't hurt, and everybody started laughing. Like, look at this fool. And I look around, I'm just
so you kind of just like panicked, and then like
I panicked last second, hit me right in the leg, and then everybody looks at me, and somebody goes, "Hey, Leg Shield or something."
Leg Shield.
I was like,
That's
Leg
hilarious.
Shield. That's my nickname. And then, so when you have the nickname, the only time the nickname is used pretty much is when you're batting.
When you're up to bat.
Like, Leg Shield,
Yeah.
Leg Shield.
Everyone shouts your nickname.
But, so how did you get your nickname?
Do you know what mine was?
Does it start with an L?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Ladies Man.
It was Ladies Man, and I'll tell you why.
You're such a ladies man, Ryan.
So, after one of the games we won, I know one of the girls. Okay, there were two girls involved. One of them's name was Marissa, and I don't remember the other one's name. Yeah. And then after the game, we won. My team won. I came out of the dugout, and these two girls were just waiting for me. So I'm like, I'm gonna put my arms around them.
That's why you got arms, man. You gotta stick them out.
I stuck them out. I had one lady under my right arm, one lady under my left arm, and I'm just walking, looking fresh and fly. And then all my teammates saw, obviously, I was like 11 at the time, and they started calling me Ladies Man ever since.
You're a ladies man, dude.
I was the Ladies Man.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
Boy, that's pretty much. I don't know. I can't believe I remembered yours, but I don't remember anybody else's. But it was fun.
We had. I remember there was Roadrunner. My team was Chris Rubenthal was Roadrunner.
Oh yeah.
We had Mighty Mouse.
Why's that? Do you remember?
I guess because he was fast.
fast.
That's what I thought. We had Roadrunner. We had Mighty Mouse. We had Ace, I think.
Ace. Because he always aced.
Tank. Stud Muffin.
Yeah, Stud Muffin.
Which every time I see him, I still call him Stud Muffin. I don't even call him his real name.
Stud Muffin.
Stud Muffin.
That's because that's a great nickname.
Yeah, it is.
And something happened recently.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
He got in some trouble.
We're not going to talk about that.
If you know that, you know that.
If you know, you know. So what we're saying.
But if you want to know, just ask me. And I'll send you the video. So, just kidding, I don't have it. Wait, what video are we talking about, Ryan?
I have no idea. We're talking about Green Tea Machine episode 3.
That's right. We're talking about baseball. We're talking about nicknames. Stud Muffin, that was good.
Stud Muffin.
I literally can't name anybody on my team's nicknames. Maybe that's because I didn't care.
Maybe.
So eventually, also a funny story, when I was batting, and guess I got hit in the helmet one time. You ever get hit like real bad?
Yeah, a few times.
But like, do they ever stick out in your memory?
No, not really.
I just remember one time I was standing there. Guess who's pitching? He goes Spring Mills. He did. Trevor DeArmond, baby.
Trevor DeArmond was pitching.
Yeah, I used to be good friends with him, and so he was pitching, and I was just standing there. I think it was like the first pitch. I guess we're just friends, and he might have been nervous or something, or maybe he just wanted to hit me. And I stand there, and I just see him throw it, and it's nowhere near where I'm supposed to swing at it, and it comes right at my head.
It's coming right at you.
I'm looking right at it. I just turn, and then poof,
and it hits you
right in the side of my left head. And I mean, the helmet worked. I felt nothing.
There you go.
I just felt the impact, and I was like, everybody was like, "Dude, are you all right, Sam?" All the coaches were like, "Sam, are you okay?"
You're wearing a helmet for a reason.
I was like, "Dude, I'm wearing a helmet." Yeah, I'm okay. And I just look at Trevor and I'm like, "Wow, dude, thanks for hitting me." Free base.
I feel like I remember hitting you once pitching.
You probably did. And that's why we always have beef.
Yeah, 100% beef all the time. None of the vegan stuff.
So, yeah. That was good time. So after baseball, I quit. I didn't finish my last year of Little League because I was a little punk, I guess. I didn't like my coaches. I like Coach Gates. He was fun.
Mm-hmm.
He was a good coach.
Well, you just didn't really like baseball either.
True. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you're not gonna enjoy it. I
talked about this a little last podcast. I was pretty bad at baseball, and then for some reason my last year of Little League, I got really good, and I never played ever since.
You hit a home run, didn't you?
I hit like 3 home runs.
Dude, there you go. 3 times though. I never hit a home run. Let's be honest.
Not even inside the park. I
might have.
I got 2 of those.
But dude, I don't remember because it probably didn't happen. I was never that good. I know I hit a triple, but let's be honest, that's not something to brag about. I was also gonna say, I guess we can go on this. So there was one game when I had poison sumac. And
which you're allergic to.
I used to be allergic to it. I still might be, but I was like deathly allergic to this crap. And if you don't know what it is, it's like poison ivy or poison oak.
Yeah,
except it's another kind of those poisons that just gets on your skin and it will spread. If you're allergic to it, it'll spread. And so I used to get it on my arms and my legs, and it just itches. It's like this bubbly, nasty, just like.
I remember
little alien eggs.
You went hiking with my family and then got it.
Yeah, thanks for that.
I think your parents were mad because we took you hiking.
Yeah, my dad used to get like furious.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I had poison sumac, and one game you take steroids to get rid of it faster. That's what the doctor prescribes to you, and I was taking steroids, and I had the best match of my Little League life. On steroids. And my coach knew about it, and he would
positive for steroids.
He'd always just joke about it with me, be like, "Man, that one game you're on steroids."
What did you do? How was it good?
I like every pitch, every time I batted, everything just happened flawlessly. Let me just say that. So hey, if you want to like do good in life,
if you want to be good at sports, use steroids.
Get some steroids. Let's be honest, it works. Do I need to say any more? But nah, that was fun. So, Yeah, that's probably the happiest memory I have with baseball. And then I quit. And I couldn't have been happier.
Yeah.
Good thing I did quit because it opened up track for me. Because I wasn't going to play. I always wanted to play something in the spring.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to play tennis.
I stopped playing baseball because of track too. But we're going to talk about track in another episode.
Correct. Because that's a good one.
That's going to take up pretty much the whole episode.
Yeah. That's a big part of our high school life.
We ran for 5 years, both of us.
Yeah, we'll touch on it. And we'll probably have people on that are on my track team.
Do you think we can get them on?
I know we can get Seth. He wants to be on. Shout out to Seth Kane, who currently runs soccer.
He did run track in college.
Kinda. He stopped because the coach made him choose. Like, hey, Seth,
choose track.
You gotta play Seth. What's happening? Game of Thrones is happening soon.
And
my mind.
Green tea. You're drunk. It's crazy.
I'm drunk on green tea. Game of Thrones is happening. What's happening in my life? Yeah. So they made Seth choose, and he chose soccer because, let's be honest,
it's probably more fun.
They got a good soccer team.
Yeah.
And so I think he's having a good time up there. Question mark. So we'll have him on, and we became friends for track. Pretty good friends. This is a little good friends episode.
But we'll talk about that when the time comes.
Now,
the last thing you want to do
is the ultimate question.
The ultimate?
You think we're raising stakes here? Well, and we are.
Is it the ultimate question? Or
it might be one of the best would you rathers, because that is a little thing we're going to start adding. Just like we added the catch-up segment before the main topic.
We're going to do one would you rather per episode.
Now, I'm going to ask you the would you rather this time. Because I found a good one that needs answering. This must be answered.
I'm ready. My body is ready.
Here it is, Ryan. Would you rather eat no candy at Halloween or no turkey at Thanksgiving? Oh, decisions, man. No candy, no turkey.
Honestly, this is pretty easy for me, and I'll explain why.
I know mine.
I would rather not eat turkey on Thanksgiving, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because
no turkey?
Thanksgiving dinner is filled with delicious food.
True.
You got a bunch of other stuff to feast on instead of just focusing on turkey. My favorite part of Thanksgiving meal is the stuffing.
True. I'm 100% with you.
Stuffing, cranberry sauce, and taters. That's all you need. That's all you need.
What about green bean casserole?
And I don't really like that much.
You don't like the greens?
I don't really like green beans.
Or turkey?
I mean, I like turkey, but I could do without it.
Turkey with gravy. We gotta have that.
Oh, that's tough.
I could probably do no candy because I'm an adult now.
Yeah,
when I was a kid,
I haven't crossed over to the adult life yet.
Yeah, but I mean, you eat a lot of candy, you just feel like, ugh.
Yeah.
Feel like crap.
I feel like more now. Like if we ate as much candy now as we used to, like on Halloween, we'd be like thrown up.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Yeah, true that. But
I feel like I hardly
turkey.
I feel like I hardly eat candy on Halloween anymore. Like I've handed out candy before, and I'll have like 2 or 3 pieces, and that's it.
Yeah, that's why.
I still think I could do without the turkey.
You need that meat. What other meat you getting?
Ham. No,
there's no ham.
The only meat available is turkey.
Yes, there's turkey because that is what you eat in Thanksgiving, and then there's all the side stuff. So yeah, I mean, I'm choosing no candy.
I'm saying no turkey.
Unless I was a kid.
Final verdict: no candy or no turkey.
He said, "Hey, he said it. We got him. We got it recorded." Okay, so you say no candy, no turkey.
I say no.
I'm so lost.
No turkey.
You say no turkey.
That's my final.
And I'm saying no candy.
Well, then we disagree.
That's one thing.
That just adds to the beef between us.
And it's gonna keep going.
For those of you who don't know, we're not actually friends. We hate each other.
We've been enemies for 15 long years.
And for some reason, we got into doing a podcast.
And now we're doing a podcast because that's what
the enemies do.
And so, yeah, put down in the comments if you want no candy or no turkey.
Also, if you want, put down any would you rather questions that you want us to answer.
Yeah, that is a great...
Or just general questions or things you want us to talk about.
That is a great idea, Ryan. if you want to put a would you rather, or if you have questions about what we talked about, you can tweet at us. You can comment to us. I guess you could DM us. That'll probably work. You can Snapchat message me.
DM our podcast.
Like Zach did. Me and Zach were getting into it about The Last Jedi.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to tell him my opinion.
You had to serve him up?
I had to serve him justice.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes of Game of Thrones.
Ooh!
We gotta wrap.
Why must you remind me? So, alright. So, be sure to like and subscribe, comment questions if you want to. And
or if you just want to say hi, that's cool.
Thanks. Yeah, say hi. Spread it. Spread the word.
Spread the word. Spread the Pink Floyd. Spread the green tea.
I feel like most people don't know what Pink Floyd is. And that's okay. Because we know what it is.
And that's all that matters.
Our hearts. So right. Thanks for tuning in this time.
Thanks for listening.
Be sure to be in the next time.
Happy Easter.
I sound like an idiot right now. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
But before, should we tease next episode? It's going to be about our injuries. We got that to look forward to, because I got a good one. I have a story where I almost died. And we're going to leave it at that.
You do.
Maybe I did die and I resurrected.
Maybe we're both dead right now.
Well, we're not even here.
But as long as we got Game of Thrones.
All right, thanks for joining us on the Green Tea Machine.
See you later.
See ya later.